Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buffaloes about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Nevada's offense will have the first possession of the game. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
Dropping back, it's Jamison. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. The give on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the back. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. They want to run this quarterback. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the 1st down.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Waddle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Nevada! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive, cap it off with a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Colorado's offense will have its first possession of the game. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Guys, let's look big picture at Colorado. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for Cotton. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
I like it. It's like laying up on a par 5. There's no time and no place for that. We don't need that, all right? Take your shots. It's 3rd and long. I don't need to throw it 17 yards short of the stick. Nice job taking a shot down the field, trying to get the first down.
Just plowing ahead. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Jamison. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Sullivan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Complete on the shuffle. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's DeLuca. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Buffaloes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings.
Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. Good pickup on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Jamison. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sullivan. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner will be brought down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive the football back. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Waddle. He'll try to take it back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Back to pass, it's Jamison. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over Syracuse. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback will keep it. Finding an escape route. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. Here's the return. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute well.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Makes the grab on the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Jamison. Floating away.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Well, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. This is a designed run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got his man out of the backfield. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The throw to the outside is complete. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's DeLuca. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Brooks. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Past the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
We are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business. That's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Buffaloes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Fox. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Burks. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Buffaloes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Plows through the defense. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Colorado State is being humbled today. There's no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 15 to BYU. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. Catch in the middle. It's Waddle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Jamison. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
From the gun, running back on the move. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. On the move. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Nash. Fires to the tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's second and goal from the 7. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Bucks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Waddle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. The give on the inside. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Might as well give it to him again. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get...
Turning it on! And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Jamison. Hauls it in. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
Man.
Touchdown, Nevada! Quick strike through the air for the score.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the point after is good. He marched 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets away from 1, finds room. The 40. Just keeps moving. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Lining up for the PAT. And it's perfect. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. The deficit is huge, this one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost to you.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The give as they work on that clock. Got the 1st down and more. He's piled up 97 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough space. Touchdown, Nevada. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Nash. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. The Buffaloes are facing 3rd and inches. From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Rousseau. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on third down. Here's a throw downfield late. Hauls in the deep ball. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Quickly to the tight end. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Finds his man. It's Rousseau.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Back to pass, it's Nash. Looking for the score! And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And they tacked on the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Handoff to the lone back. Still running at the 40. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations.